Hello, everyone. Let me turn this a little bit here. Hello, hello. Hello, Rose. It was great chatting with you today, even if it was for a brief moment. Hi, Dee. Hi, everyone. Okay, so we're going to get sorry that I'm late tonight, but the reason I'm late is we had family dinner tonight with Joey and Emma and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law and my mother-in-law and father-in-law and everyone. So we had family dinner night. I knew that I still wanted to the address is, I believe the address is correct on the website. I'm not sure. I'm good. How are you? I am good. How are you guys? So, I don't know if you guys, let me take a look on the website real quick just to make sure. If you go to, let's see. Yes, if you go to the Contact Us portion, of the website, that is our address. Yep, that's our address. I am too. They're my favorite, absolute favorite. So, okay, hello everyone. So, I don't know if you guys have had a chance yet to see, but hello, Tamitha. Actually, Tamitha, I'm going to do this right now. Okay, so I don't know if you guys had a chance yet to see Miss Marie's card on the blog. There's Marie on the blog, but I fell in love with it. Completely fell in love with it. Actually, I'm going to make Marie a moderator too. There we go. So I'm not sure if you, hello and Callie, if you have seen that card that she made. I don't have a picture of it here, but it was absolutely stunning, beyond stunning. I was literally dumbfounded at how beautiful this card was. So I decided that I was going to take it I was going to kick it up just a notch, just one notch. Just one little tiny notch. And she created this really cool pumpkin patch looking card. So we have something at Producer Now that we've had for a while, and they are number 10 envelopes. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have ever made a number 10 card. Not sure if you guys have ever made a number 10 card, but I have recently become obsessed with number 10 cards. And I just think it's cool because they're very different. They're very funky. They're very fun. And today, I actually had to go on to May Made It's blog to figure out number 10 card sizing because I knew that I wanted to do this tonight. And I knew that we've had these envelopes at Producer No for a while. It's a 50 pack, and I think they're only like $5.99 or something. But I'm going to show you what I'm fixing to do with these. So if you already saw Marie's card, she did the pumpkin patch. So this is what a number 10 card looks like, the sizing of it. And I'm going to have to pull up the sizing again. It was on May's card or on May's blog, but I'm not exactly certain what the measurements are. I'll have to look it up again. But this is what a number 10 size card looks like. So it's a long, it was great to meet you too. It's a long card, if that makes sense. So today I may have cheated a little bit, and I already stamped out all of my pumpkins because I knew that I was going to want a lot of pumpkins for this card. Okay. Oh, it was your chart, Tamitha. Okay, Tamitha, then you know right where it is to put that link. You know right where it is to put that link if you would. So Marie had these beautiful pumpkins laid out all the way across. So I knew that I wanted to do the same thing. But I, like I said, just wanted to kick it up a little bit. So I did all of these. Look at all of these pumpkins, you guys. And this, again, is in the pumpkin set. And my idea is I'm going to pop some of these up. Some of them a little bit higher than others. Some of them are going to be in the background. But how fun is this card going to be once it's all watercolored? So, Marie, I'm sorry. I just kicked it up just a tiny little bit. I hope you don't mind. Your card was absolutely stunning. But I said I need a ton of pumpkins. I'm going to need a lot of pumpkins. So that's what I did. I made myself a lot of pumpkins. So she did share that card. Yes. Yeah, this pumpkin stamp set, I'll show you what this pumpkin stamp set looks like. And I would grab it soon because it is a limited release. So this is what the pumpkin stamp set looks like. And it is perfect. Thank you, Tamitha. So this is what it looks like. And I did design this one a little bit differently. As you may notice, I designed it so the pumpkins were different from the faces. So if you wanted just regular pumpkins, so this is what it looks like with just regular pumpkins. This is just regular pumpkins. Or you can add the faces. So how cool is that if you want to do jack-o'-lanterns or just pumpkins? And then this one, there isn't, Georgia, but I will have one for you tomorrow. Isn't that exciting, Georgia? I will have one for you tomorrow. And not only will I have that for you tomorrow, I will also have these ones set up for you. I will also have these ones set up for you. And I'll have a little chart showing you which pumpkin goes where. Would you guys like that? I think you'd like that. I would love that. So yeah. So this one I can tell you is an extremely limited now. It says Hello Fall. It says Hello Fall. And one thing that you might notice that's really cool about this is this hello that I wrote is also the same hello that the die is. So you can put this hello, you can cut this hello off and use this hello on top of the fall if you would like. But what we're going to do today is we're going to use this hello and we are going to use this fall. We're going to use these letter dies for the fall in 2 different glitters. Okay. So you'll see what I'm up to in a second. I'll show you. All right. So now let's go ahead. Hello. So let's go ahead and grab the, yes, you'll see my handwriting, my cursive handwriting, a lot more things. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the aqua pigments today. So Marie, stop me if I'm incorrect, but I believe you used the red, the orange, and the yellow. I believe is what Marie used. So I just want to make sure that that's accurate because that was what was in her picture. So I'm thinking that is correct. I think that's correct. Don't they cut beautifully? And the best part of them is they cut super, super well because of the, and a tad bit of brown. Oh my goodness, I don't have brown over here. So we're just going to make it work. If you haven't gotten your aqua pigments yet, you guys, I mean, they're going, and we have some new colors coming. So grab them before those new colors come because it'll be, it won't be as crazy of a purchase if you get them before the new colors come. Okay, so we're going to do yellow, orange, and some red. Let me grab the yellow here. I'm just popping it right back in here. Oh, you got your dye bundle today. Good, Tracy. We did have a lot of fun. We did. We certainly did. Okay, so let me move these pumpkins up here. And I'm going to start with a little bit of the yellow. And again, you can start however you want. You can do this however you want. I am using the aqua pigment paper. So if you haven't gotten your hands on the aqua pigment paper yet, I suggest going and grabbing some. As you can tell, you're going to be able to get it in full sheets as well very soon. Right now, it's only available in the smaller packs, but luckily, I know the owner, so I was able to get the larger size early. So I'm going to start out with some yellow. And the reason I'm starting out with yellow is because I'm giving it a base layer. Now, the great thing about got about to say and got some to cut out. Good. Oh, good, Jess. You should do a live and show all your goodies you got. I know I would watch. Would you guys like to see Jess do a live of all the goodies she got Well, I'm putting her on the spot. If you didn't already put them all away, Jess. If you didn't already put them all away. Oh, Lauren got a box too. Good. Good, good, good. Of course, if you didn't get them put all away yet. Okay, so now I'm going to grab some of the orange. Oh, no. Because I like blending these colors. Yeah, you definitely need some aqua pigments. The aqua pigments, Marie, if you haven't seen, and some of these pumpkins I'm going to do a little bit different than others. If you haven't seen what Marie has done with the aqua pigments yet, I'm telling you guys, she has created the most incredible card. I mean, my goodness, is it beautiful. And you can use as little or as much water with these as you would like. Haha, I need to plan better. My phone isn't always about to die this time of the night. Oh no, you're at 60%. Plug that puppy in. Plug that puppy in. And plus, if, of course, I didn't put you on the spot. See, D said, plug it in real quick. And I'm going to do these ones just in orange. We'll see how far you get. That's fantastic. And a huge thank you to everybody that's placing their orders right now while I'm live. I certainly appreciate that. Make sure to grab these envelopes because I'm not sure how long we're going to have them. I'll be on here until we get all these pumpkins colored, so you have a minute or more. You sure can. You sure can. I just added more aqua color to mine because I wasn't sure if I would have enough. But if you just mixy, they will reconstitute. Absolutely. And all I'm doing is I'm just adding some more color now towards the bottom. And again, the aqua pigments they really work well together. So it's really a layering and a building process. And Marie will probably tell you this as well. It's just layering and building and adding in shadows, and they will start to look very real. These are on your list to buy, yeah. These, I would say, now, if you can, of course, I don't want anybody to be eating, nothing but ramen noodles. But if you can, I would say to grab the bundle, like I have said before, just simply because when we come out with the new colors, I know you guys, you're going to want those new colors as well. So you want to make sure that you get these colors first because we are fixing to do some new colors here very soon. Very, very soon. Hi, everyone. I got 3 colors to start with that should be shipping out soon. Yeah, the new colors, I'm not 100% certain what the new... I know there's a magenta. There's a true violet. I am not 100% certain what the new colors are, but I do know that they're releasing next week. They're releasing next week. Sometime next week. I'm not sure. I'm not sure when. I'd have to look at the calendar. But do you see how gorgeous these pigments are working? My goodness. And how simple they're working. You know what I mean? It's not, you don't have to have a PhD in color to just add more color and take color away. And I'm sorry if anybody's like posting a ton of comments. I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to pay attention to the screen, but it's hard to pay attention to the screen. Okay. Oh, thank you, Tamitha. Thanks, Marie. Oh, and Marie, by making you, I don't know if Marie knows how the moderator thing works. Marie, only moderators can post links. So if there's something that I am saying, if you could help me out, if someone can't find it and just post the link, because only you guys are able to post links. Yes, these will never go away, D. This is something we will have forever. It's just like any of our surface products. Any of our surface products. Thanks, Marie. I mean, Tamitha's pretty quick with it. I mean, and by pretty quick, I mean she's really quick with it. But if there's something that you know of, it's great to be able to have, because more. I know, Belinda. I know. And I don't ever, talk about other brands either. But the thing is, I'm sure that most of those brands probably have a reason for them being that price. And probably and I'm going to guarantee to you the reason that they are that price is because they're not manufacturing them. Does that make sense? The only reason that we were able to do them at the price point that we're doing them at is because we manufacture them in Pittsburgh, PA. If it wasn't for us manufacturing them, I can guarantee to you they would have been a half ounce as well. I can guarantee to you they would have been a half ounce as well. But luckily, we have the means and the ability to do them in Pittsburgh, PA. So that's why. Also, I'm really excited, you guys, because tonight, before we went out to dinner, okay, Kijo, I will not elaborate on that, but yes. So the I've had and I'm going to tell you guys a story as I'm watercoloring, because I love story time with you guys, and I hope you guys don't mind my story time. But when I first started with Brutus Monroe, when I first began Brutus Monroe, the one thing I wanted to get myself, the very first thing that I wanted to get myself, I'm going to set these aside to dry, but look at how beautiful those pumpkins look. They're going to dry back even more, and I'll show you what they look like once they dry back. But the very, very first thing that I wanted to get myself, and I always let these dry before I go back in with the green, because the green can blend in. Caroline, you might want to just go ahead and I'm good, Carmen. How are you? You might want to just have Heather take care of it for you tomorrow, because sometimes the codes, sometimes we just have to send you a gift card. So the number one thing that I wanted to get myself whenever I very first started, actually, when Brutus Monroe actually started making money, if that makes sense. Before Brutus Monroe was, just a dream, and I hope that someone bought the stamps and so on and so forth. So I said, when Brutus Monroe first starts making money, I am going to buy myself an iMac. That was the big thing. I was like, I'm buying myself an iMac. I want an iMac really bad because it can help me design better, and I always used an iMac in college. So I bought that iMac about 2.5 years ago, and the iMac is still great. It's still functioning great, but I am designing a lot more and doing a lot more. So I said, I need something that's a little bit faster. At that time, I got the very, 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 very basic model. Very, very basic model. I mean, the original, well, 2 years ago, it wasn't that long ago, but the very, very, very basic, very, very basic model. So tonight, I told Courtney, because Courtney needs a new computer, because she does, of course, all of our fulfillment. So I told Courtney that I was going to go and get a new one, but I didn't know when. So Courtney's getting my old iMac, and I just got a brand new iMac Pro, and I'm so excited to set it up tomorrow. It's 27 inches. It's gigunda, and I am so excited to design stuff on that for you guys tomorrow. You have no idea how excited I am to... the name of my company came from my dog, my little dog, Brutus Monroe. So I am going to be designing a lot of stuff for you guys coming up, because this other Mac, although it wasn't terrible. It just, with the design programs that I use, it takes up a lot of memory, and it takes up a lot of time. And I want to be able to design stuff quicker and have, more memory. So what I did was I went out and bought myself one today. And I know it's for the company, but it's really for me, because I couldn't wait. I really, really wanted it. So I'll be designing things a lot faster. Yeah, well, my first real present that I got for myself for designing after the iMac is I do have an iPad Pro, which is around here somewhere. I was just using it the other day. But I bought myself an iPad Pro because I love the Apple Pencil. Thanks, Tracy, because I love the Apple Pencil. So that's how I do a lot of like the doodle drawings and stuff like that. I do that on the iPad Pro. I just don't have obviously as much time to illustrate as I used to. But what's really awesome about Chuck, who is our main illustrator, is he's the pencil to my brain, I say all the time, and he is so incredible, so incredible. I'm fixing to get a new iMac desktop because oh yeah, well I have hello D. I have oh no, Dawn, did you send a message to Heather? Because everyone in here will tell you Heather will fix that up for you. Lickety split. Lickety split. Yeah, my laptop that I use is a MacBook Air, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world because I don't do a whole bunch of designing on my MacBook. What I do is I do a ton of business stuff on my MacBook. Plus, I use my MacBook to come on live with you guys. So thank you, Tamitha. You are the best. So I use that a lot more for business. Now, don't get me wrong, I do some design stuff on there, but not much. Not much at all. I just love I'm a Mac guy. I know a lot of you probably are not Mac people, but I have loved Mac ever since I was in college. Oh, good, Dawn. I just woke up and can't text what I've been awake all day. Sorry. That's okay. That's fine. Oh, you're an Apple Tech, Jips. Are you really? Well, I have some questions for you coming up here. You can either add more pigment or you can just add water to them and they will reconstitute. Either way. Well, Jips, tonight I wanted to buy one of the time machines and they told me that they're being discontinued. And I was upset about that. I'm hoping that they come out with something new. Because I really wanted that wireless hard drive for the office. And I'm sure there's so much more out there. I just like to stick with Apple because it all works together. Thank you, Tabitha. I'm having a lot of fun coloring them. It's really just adding color, and you can also take color away with these, which is really cool. But you just want to follow the natural contour of the pumpkin. You just want to follow the natural contour of the pumpkin. And the way that Marie does it is very different from the way that I do it. I was going to use all of her different colors that she used, but I am just going to use the orange for today because we won't have time to get into all the gorgeous shading that she did. But when you see on her card or her coloring, oh my word. Love talking to Heather and you yesterday. I had to look at my invoice to see what she talked me into. Laugh a lot. She's amazing and knows what I love. You know what she's really good at? She just really knows the products well. Really knows the products well. And the thing is, she gets just as excited as I do about the products because she's there for the development about a lot of them. You might want to go to a logo. I did, Jips, and they didn't have one. I was so mad. Carmen Tyson, we use our aqua pigment. That's okay, Kara. Welcome. We use the aqua pigment paper is what we use at Brutus Monroe. And it's a 140-pound watercolor paper. And the reason that I use it is because it absorbs our aqua pigments really well. Really well. And of course, we developed it for use with the aqua pigment, so that's why we suggest it. Now, you can use any watercolor paper if you want, but we use the aqua pigment paper just because it was, created for this purpose. Okay, now we just have one more row of pumpkins to do, and those other ones are drying beautifully. And again, a huge shout out and a huge thank you. Oh, good, Carolyn. Good. Good, good, good. Because I'm going to go ahead and do this last one here. Heather's amazing. I posted a question on the Facebook page post, and she called me literally 1 minute. She's great. She's, I'll tell you. I will tell you. She is on top of it. She really is. And she knows Brutus Monroe better than I do, which is a hoot. But she knows Brutus Monroe better than I do. Sometimes and most of the time, and I don't know if she's here tonight, but sometimes I will literally have to say to her, I will literally have to ask her a question about things. Oh, good, Dawn. I can't wait to see what you do with them. And you get a lot of aqua pigment for $6.99 or $7.99. Is it $6.99 or $7.99? You get a lot of aqua pigment for that price point. See, if Heather was here, I'd say, Heather, what's that price point? Hello, Mama Madge. All right, so I'm just adding in again more color, and you can add in color however you would like. Belinda, that's what she says a lot of people say. Oh, good. Aqua pigment paper. Well, you have it twice now. Chat with us quick, I'll tell you. Maybe we can convince $6.99. Perfect. Maybe we can convince Marie one day to go live on the Brutus Monroe page and show you how to do some aqua pigment coloring. Because she has taken it to a whole new level. She's taking it to a whole new level. Once she gets the little ones down, maybe one day. There you go. Yeah, the aqua pigment paper is incredible. I can't wait till you guys start to use it. It's really, really incredible. And again, it was made just for this purpose. That's okay, Caroline. You'll get them eventually. You'll get them eventually. It's so fun. I mean, it's literally the thing that's cool is, oh my goodness, our embossing powders. And I'm not going to, listen, I'm not just saying it because my name is on it. Our embossing powders are, oh, and I can't wait for you guys to see the embossing powder of the month next month. It's really cool. It's very funky, very different. And then the one after that is even, I'm not even going to tell you. Not even going to tell you. These pigments have changed. They've really changed my whole outlook on the way that aqua or the way that watercolors work. Hello, Jennifer. Well, we're going to be doing some aqua pigment classes in the store. So teal color at Manacon. Oh my goodness, that color. And my birthday song to the surface sprays are my birthday wishes. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, our detail ink pad is really, really awesome because it works with alcohol markers. It works with watercolors. I mean, you name it, you can color over top of it. You really can. When do they ship out? They for next month or for this month? For this month, they should have most of them should have already shipped out. Yeah, we literally, I mean, I have Apple everywhere, out of every crevice. You should see, I should show you sometime in our closet here in the offices, because Rob and I, my studio and Rob's office are all one big room. He has one side of the room that's super organized, and then my side of the room is a train wreck. But we share our office, and then also we have, I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but we have a second closet off of our office as well. So we have a winter closet. Oh, this month, it should have already shipped. Check with Heather tomorrow. But we have our second closet, which is our, it's actually Rob's closet that's down here with all the dressy clothes. But I should show you that closet sometime. But yeah, the The closet that's down here is much more of Rob's closet because it's a dressy clothes. I don't have to get dressed up to go to work. I don't ever get dressed up to go to work. In fact, I just put out my clothes for tomorrow. It's a NASA t-shirt and a pair of camo shorts. That's my day tomorrow. I love these colors. Yeah, this month should have already gone out. If it hasn't, just message Heather. She's real good and real on top of that. Okay, we're almost in the home stretch. And I'm sorry that you guys just are just sitting here watching me color, but I think it's important to show you how you can add in more color and take color away. And it's my favorite thing to do. But yeah, we have a closet in this room that has all of our Apple boxes in it because we save the boxes. I think it's just something where it's like, yes, you can lift. So yes, Tamitha, I'm gonna try to see if May will start carrying them because I think she would like them. I think May can really get into watercoloring, as if she doesn't have anything more to do. I think that she would like them. I'm still trying to get her to pick up glitter glaze, but you know that glitter. She came into my glitter glaze and stencil class, and everyone was threatening to pour glitter all over. I thought she was going to run out and scream. And again, I'm just adding more pigment in certain areas. You can see how it's pulling up in some areas. Now, if I weren't doing this, I know you don't like glitter either, Tamitha. I forgot. Oh, Tamitha, you were in that class too, weren't you? No, I think about it. You were in there too. When you open the store, that I'll go please with mine. There you go, Caroline. Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time, my friend. Yes, happy early birthday. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to let these dry. Oh, crap. Hold on. Let me grab some of the green, and we're going to do. Okay, Dawn. Yeah, I would definitely send a message to Heather, and she'll get you all. Jips, look at you working. Look at you working sales for me. You're the best. She's telling me where I can get a time capsule. She's working tonight. Don't tell Jips you need something. She'll get you fixed right up. All right, so I'm using some of the green, and you'll notice I'm adding a lot of water to the green because I do want it to be fairly diluted or diluted on some of these stems. Oh, I love the way these colors are working on this watercolor paper. I wish you guys could see it in real life. I really do. Sorry, I'm getting quiet because I'm trying to concentrate. Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell I'm trying to concentrate? It's so funny you say that, Jess, because there's a lot of folks that say that as well. I think there's probably a lot of folks on here that have developed a storage system just for their Brutus Monroe products. Raise your hand if you've had to create a storage system for your Brutus Monroe products. I'm sure there's quite a few of you in here. There you go. Some of you have a Brutus Monroe section. I know we get emails all the time from folks sending us their there you go, Marie, sending us their Brutus Monroe section of their craft room or their whole entire craft room that is Brutus Monroe. And Marie has an excuse because she is our design team coordinator. So she has to have everything Brutus Monroe that comes out so that she can talk about it if she needs to. Inside my Brutus Monroe room. She said, other brands have sections inside my Brutus Monroe room. That is hilarious. And perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Tabitha. See, Tabitha's done this before. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the last bit of green to this guy. Then we're going to do some die cutting. Because we're fixing to get this card rocking and rolling. And then I'm hoping Jess will show us all of her goodies. Again, nothing like putting you on the spot, Jess, but I love seeing when you guys show your goodies that you get. It gets, because your excitement gets me excited. And then I have fun creating new things. Oh, 22%, not bad. We need to get you, I need to send you one of those long cords. That's okay, Tracy. Welcome, my friend. And it looks like we only have a couple packs of those envelopes left. So if you want to grab the number 10 envelopes, I would grab them soon, because those will not be restocked. Those are something we've just had for a long time. And I forgot about them. And I was like, oh, let me make a number 10. Let me make a number 10 card. Okay. Thanks. They were so easy to do. And look at all the different, I'm going to lift this one up and show you just how cool. See all the different coloration that's in it. And that was just from being, just from very simply adding color in. And this is the first one we did. So I'm going to set that aside as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to die cut. So let me move this. Christopher, I ordered more than 60 on the 10th. Yeah, that should qualify for a pin. Send a message to Heather. And it's also, just so you know, it's while it lasts. So, but I don't think they're gone yet. They can't be gone yet. I mean, there was 1,000 of them, so they can't be gone yet. But I don't know. I don't really check. So yeah, the pearl is it's actually pearl. So it's it looks like mother of pearl. To anybody that has them, do you guys are you able to describe it better than I? It literally looks like mother of pearl. I can show you what the bottle looks like, Marissa. Hold on one second. I can show you what the bottle looks like, but it's definitely pearl. Like, it's about as pearl as it gets. Let me grab the bottle. I have mine all up on the shelf across the room because I am so obsessed with them being on the shelf. They look very, very pretty on the shelf. Now, the pearl is one that you will have to mix. The pearl is one that you will have to mix from time to time. Like, I'm mixing mine now. Did you see the post? I did not see it yet. Oh no, Kara, go take care of yourself. So this is what the pearl looks like. Can you see it? Probably not. But sometimes you'll have to break it up. See how pretty? It's probably not going to focus because I want it to focus. There we go. See the pearl? It's very pearlescent. There, you can see it at the bottom there. But it does need mixed from time to time. Did Butthead just come in, D? Is Butthead his or her name? Oh, look how pretty that pearl is. So yeah, pearl is one that's really fun because you can mix it. You can mix it with whatever you want. All right, so now let's do some die cutting. So I'm going to take hello. And we're going to use 2 glitter stocks. And if you guys haven't seen our glitter stock before, okay. And then we're going to use some of these are the letter dies. And remember, like I said yesterday, do not throw away this backer. So we're going to use the F, the A, and the L. I love these. Are just the perfect size. Hello, Sandy. It was so good seeing you today. Are you done packing? Butthead came in. It's Dee's cat. All right. So let's do the hello, and we're going to do the fall. I think we'll do the hello in this beautiful, beautiful brown, and then the fall in this beautiful. So this is called, I believe this is called Cocoa. Now this is going to be terrible. And this is called, I think, Brass. Oh, I'm going to be in trouble. If Heather was here, she would know the names. I'm pretty sure this is, is this one Cocoa? Wait, where did my cheat sheet go? I had a cheat sheet around here somewhere. I was going to put it on a bulletin board right in front of me, and I need to put a bulletin board up there so I can have my cheat sheet. But this is the brown, and this is the brass. All right, so let me grab my die cutting machine. Well, I know it's not called doo-doo. That's not the name of the color. All right. So we're going to do hello in the brown. And again, this is terrible. I need my... The problem is there's a lot of colors to remember. There's a lot of colors to remember. Yes, Butthead is the... Yeah, Butthead is not a person. Butthead is a cat. Mocha. Thank you, D. Thank you, D. And then I believe this one is... I think this is like brass. Or maybe it's copper. Can't remember the exact name. All right, so we're going to cut hello out of this one. Okay, Kim, have a good night. Copper, that's it. And did you see how that just fell out of that die? I dare you to find a die that just falls out of it like that. And look at how beautifully it cuts this glitter stock. Oh, my word. I'm telling you, you guys, you need to get your hands on these dies. I'm telling you, you're going to love them. Okay, so now we're going to do fall. And I thought this stuff already had sticky stuff on the back, but it doesn't, but that's okay. We're just going to place these letters wherever we want. And I wanted some daintier letters, so they're not, and we also sell them in a lowercase as well. But sometimes you don't need giant letters for a card. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you just don't need gigunda letters. Okay, and then I'm going to do another L over here. I just love this print, this font. Okay. We just got another L. And you guys, I don't know if you just saw that or not, but look at how the letters literally just fell. Fell. Do you see that? Fell out of the sheet. I tell you. Okay, so now I'm going to move this to the side. And then like I told you last night, I didn't use adhesive. I need to grab some more from the store. All right, so like I said, keep your little plastic sheet and then put your letters right back on. Put your letters right back on so you don't lose them. There you go. And then put this in one of your sleeves. Because I don't know if you know this, but these are all sized to go into cargo sleeves. I thought ahead for you guys. I thought ahead. All right, so let me move this out of the way for a second. And again, those letters are very, very dainty, but I love them. Love them. You can tell the owner. You can tell the owner. I have not with my dies, D. And the only reason for that is you don't need it for our dies because they are so fine. What's the word I'm looking for? They are very, very fine regardless, if that makes sense. So I don't use them with ours. You can use them if you have one that you're having a hard time with. But since our dies are powder coated, you never have to worry about it, which is nice. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place my little pumpkins. The first one's on here. Now, again, you don't have to use the Not Your Mama's cardstock like I am, but I am because I love Not Your Mama's cardstock. And then for these ones, we're going to pop dot just one time. So we're just going to use one pop dot. Oh, let me move up here a little bit. And then you'll see how I'm going to nestle everything in here. Oh, let me use my little Cricut doodad thing here. I've been using this a lot lately because it has such a fine, whoops. And I'm sure I just made you all nervous thinking I was going to chop my finger off. That's okay, Tamitha. You're doing a real good job. I'll tell you right now. Because I'm enjoying my week in Pittsburgh. Good, Tracy. I'm glad you're having fun. You'll have to come see us again. You'll have to stop by again and say hello. Blue violet is not a true purple. I'll show you what blue violet is. It's a very, very, very pretty purple, but the violet we have coming out is the true purple. All right, so here is our next row. Let me just make sure that's going to be good there. Yep. Oh, no. It's okay. Everyone remain calm. Just got a little bit of paint. So this is actually going to be our bottom row now. Well, no, that can still be our bottom row. It's okay. It's okay. I'll put the hello. It's all right. It's hand done, right? It's hand done, right? All right, so that's the next row. Well, actually, let's move this up a little bit. And that's also the nice thing about the pop dots from ThermoWeb is you have a little bit of wiggle time. It's my fault. I should have waited until this was completely dry. I wish you could come play in our store too. All right, so this one I'm going to do double pop dots on. You might say, like, Christopher, double pop dots. But I know we don't do perfect. We don't do perfect. But that was a big boo-boo, what I just did. I really should have waited for it to be dry. But I'm hanging out with you guys, and I'm not paying as much attention as I should be. Yeah, she is here for work. She is here for work. I can't wait. I think I'm going to send this card to my mama. And by send it to her, I'm going to hand it to her on Saturday when she comes to work. When she comes to work, I'm going to hand it to her. All right. So get me some more of these little poppies. And again, we're doubling them up. Now, sometimes pop dots are a little bit too thick. Even the ones that are just, if you just do single ply. So hopefully at some point we can have some pop dots that are a little bit thinner. Because sometimes you don't need the super, super, super 3D, if that makes sense. She works there the whole day. So from 10 to 4, we're there. Thank you, Tamitha. I'm loving the pumpkins. I'm having a lot of fun with them. And it's so simple now. If you wanted to do like a background first, you could. Do you have something in the way of sympathy stamps or dies? We don't yet, Kijo, but I can tell you I'm working on some sympathy. I've been working on some sympathy because that's the number one thing we get requested. It's the number one thing we get requested. Yeah, that's, I think, my favorite part, Marie, because I knew if I was going to do a whole bunch of different I mean, there's a with sympathy that is the on the Sharon script, which is made after my mom's handwriting. Oh my goodness, it's so fun. Look at all of those pumpkins. And this reminds me whenever we go with our niece and nephews to the pumpkin patch. That's what this reminds me of. Okay, so I'm thinking just down at the very bottom is where we should have the Hello Fall. What do you think? What do you think? The Great Pumpkin. Yes, that's what that is what this reminds me of. Now I'm going to try to pay attention here so that I don't. There is a lot of chaos. Yes. There's lots of chaos right now. Plus, because we have the Christmas preview coming in, so that makes it very chaotic. All right, so now I'm going to take some of the Brutus Monroe now have one of the cute little. So I'm using some Bruce Renault glue. Most of you don't know that we have it in this little container. We have it in this little container as well. This is probably the one that I use the most. The one that I use the most is that one. All right. So let's just add ever so slightly, just a little bit of glue onto the back of this guy. I don't want, actually, hold on. Let me use a piece of scrap paper so I don't get glue all over the place. Cute little characters from the Hallows Eve set. Oh my goodness, Marie, you're a genius. You're a genius. Okay, so we're going to have part 2 tomorrow because I don't have those little characters here, but part 2 to be continued. What did Jess ask? How do you use it? So the sea glass can be used in multiple different ways. It's mostly for mixed media, really is what it was created for. So if you do mixed media projects, that's really why I created it. But you can use it in a couple of different ways. I've used it in some larger shaker pouches and things like that. It's completely up to you. It's completely up to you. Yeah, you can use it in a shaker. We used it a lot the reason it came out was for the mermaid set. So when the mermaid set came out, we did it with the mermaid set because I wanted some. Really, it was for me. And create a lot of stuff for myself and just hope that you guys like it. I do that a lot, and luckily you guys do like a lot of it. So woohoo! But that was created for the mermaid set when the mermaid set came out. Oh, and look at how pretty these letters are. These letters are right up your alley, Marie, because they're very dainty and soft. These are very Marie letters. Although all of these dies, I will tell you, I had Marie in mind when I created all of these dies. I had Marie in mind because Marie does, and if you guys haven't seen Marie's work, I implore you to go to the blog and search for Marie. She does the most beautiful and the most dainty, just the most stunning cards. Totally opposite of what I do. But what's awesome about it is she uses these products that I've created in a very masculine way to do the most beautiful, dainty projects. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't seen them either, Marie. So that's why I was like, let's get on this. Let's do it. The British Renault blog. Yep. It is going to take this card over the top. I can't wait to do it tomorrow now. I'm so excited now. You have no idea how excited I am. Thanks, Marie. Thank goodness Marie was here. See, and that's why she's the inspiration team manager. Okay. Oh, no. My big man crafty hands are getting in the way. Hold on. Everyone remain calm. We'll get this. We'll get it. Okay. And this may need just to be straightened out just a little bit. After Jess's live, yes. I'll be there after Jess's live too. Because I can't wait to... I'll make that my homework at work tomorrow. There you go, Tracy. All right. You did? Heather's the one that checks that. Oh, there's some stuff you can't share yet. Oh, yes, because you do have some Stamp Club stuff. I don't know what else she sent you. They don't tell me what they send unless they ask me. I do have reverse tweezers somewhere. But this little guy is going to work just fine. It's just the problem is I'm a super, super perfectionist. So these letters will never be good enough. We're trying to convince her to go live to show the new Bruce and Rose stuff that she got because she's on our inspiration team. So she ordered stuff, I believe, and then she also had stuff sent to her. Oh, I just love these letters. Oh, well, I'll say that. That worked out pretty well, actually. Now, the only thing is the Brutus Monroe glue dries pretty quickly, so you don't have too much wiggle room, but it is water-based, which is great. I should have just made those wiggly waggly, and then it would have looked like it was on purpose. But I think we did pretty good. That's okay. Just show as much as you can, Jess. Okay, here you go. Hello, fall. And these really, honestly, and anybody that has these will tell you, these honestly look like those very, very dainty thickers that you could get. Doesn't that just look spectacular? So it says, hello, fall. Okay. And then we're going to have the little trick-or-treaters popping out of it. How fun will that be? I can't wait. How fun is that? Look at all of those pumpkins. And I'm going to have to put one of the characters up here because this is driving me nuts because of the white space there. But remember, we now have these number 10 envelopes. So this is what fits in here. See? And I love making these longer cards because there are little, if you want to do a whole bunch of, trick-or-treaters, you could do pumpkin faces. Yeah. But don't worry. Don't you worry. I cut more. So I'm going to do these ones with the actual pumpkin faces on them. It's just a different size. Do you know what I mean? And the number 10 envelopes, you don't have to put any extra postage on. Now, this puppy, you would have to put extra postage on because look at how much dimension there is. But you could even, like we did the other day, because these sets were designed to go together, since it's called the Great Pumpkin, you could even take your little fences and add those on because the pumpkins are big. You could take your little scarecrow, and your little scarecrow could absolutely pop out of there. Look at that. He might need to pop out of there. But with all this dimension, you can have things pop out of everywhere. Or maybe even they pop out of here, but they're not totally attached. So you can pull these little guys out. Or you can also use your little crows. Yeah, that scarecrow is from the other set. Look at the little crows on there. The other set is going to be gone first. I can tell you right now. The pumpkins are a close second, but this scarecrow set's going to go first. So these are the two new ones. Or you were an engineer, you could make them all slide up. Now she's getting crazy. Do you hear her? She wants me to press a button and they're going to pop up. Speaking of engineers, we're working on something real crazy for our Christmas windows at Brutus Monroe. And my carpenter today, I have a feeling that he was like, Christopher, you've lost your mind. Because we're doing on one side of our store is going to be Santa's workshop, and the other side of the store is going to be the actual house. So he's building us a mantle. I got this really cool fire projection thing, so it's going to look like there's a real fire in the fireplace. And I'm not going to tell you what it is until we figure out if it's going to work, because he literally today, he came in to take measurements and stuff, and he looked at me like I was crazy. He was like, all right, well, I'll try to figure it out. And I was like, you are the absolute best. So these are the two brand new stamp sets that go along with the dies that we just released. This one is called, Tamitha's finding it. This one's called Pumpkin Faces, which is all the different pumpkins that we use today, plus the faces if you want to use the faces. And then we also have this is called Scarecrows. And these were both illustrated by the very, very extremely talented Chuck Carson, whom I can't get enough of. And then I just realized that I also cut out some of these guys. So what would be cool too is if you just added one popped up that is a jack-o'-lantern. Oh, good, Sandy. So I have all sorts of different cutouts. So I cut all these out, and I'm going to show you guys soon These are going to have SVGs. So if you guys are familiar with SVGs, I think they're going to be like, I want to say it's going to be like $4.99 because it takes a really long time to design the SVGs for them. But I think it'll be $4.99 and you get all the cut files for the stamps. All the cut files for the stamps. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these guys back in here because they're already pre-cut on the aqua pigment paper. And I cheated because I did these on the scan and cut. So don't give me any praise if you think that these are cut out beautifully. It's because I used the scan and cut. I stamped them and then scan and cut them. I would add a couple white on top of the orange. Yeah. All right, so does anybody have any questions before I head off and give Jess the floor? Good, Mrs. Whitlock. I think you're really going to like it. I think you're really going to like it. I think you're really, it's really, really simple. And I'll show you guys how to do them. But here's the finished card. And again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you all so much for your purchases tonight. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I wanted you to all remember to be good to one another. When you're going to swatch do you know when you're going to swatch the embossing powders? When we're going to have a swatch guide, hopefully by Friday. I can work on that tomorrow. The SVGs will be announced tomorrow, Tracy. They'll be announced tomorrow. And we are actually getting close. Let me look at my phone. Let me look at my phone real quick. Let's see. Hold on 1 second here. I'm just checking something real quick. Let's see. Nope, we're not there yet. I was going to say we're probably getting close soon to another one of the I could do a swatch video. I'm not sure, Amy, what you want me to swatch. I can do a swatch card for you. Hey, we all didn't scare you out the other night, did we? Scare me out of where? No, I just went for a run the other night. I went for a run the other night. I went for a run the other night. Oh, yeah. I try to pop in as often as I can, but I'll usually run at night. All right. Well, oh, you want to see the powders melted? Oh, absolutely, Amy. Well, when I do the swatch card or the swatch sheet, I will show you. I'll show you exactly how they melt. Oh no, please! It takes a lot more than that to scare me away. I'll tell you that much. So, all right, I'm going to head off so Jess can take the floor. I can't wait to see all of her goodies, and I can't wait for you guys to see all of her goodies too. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Remember to always be good to one another. I love you all to pieces. Do something creative today, tomorrow, or in the near future. And remember to always create your own ending. I love you guys. Bye-bye.